Yeah, we knew it was going to be very, very difficult for us. Looking at the team we are playing against, that is chasing the league, and obviously one of the teams that is qualified for a CAF final. But we know our task at hand is to move out from where we are, and I think we had a plan in terms of how we can approach the game. And obviously, we're having quality fun and the Sundowns will always have challenges. And yes, indeed, we did manage to deal with some of the situations in the field. And because of their quality, you make mistakes, they punish you. And that's what happened in the goals that they've considered. But I don't think they've created clear-cut chances. And I must give credit to our players in terms of working extremely hard without the ball. And obviously, when we had the ball, we had to use it much better, because if you give Sundowns a ball or more, you're going to suffer. But I think our players did exceptionally well with the work rate that they give. And yes, we didn't create much chances in our play. And I think Sundowns must give credit to them, and then unlucky to our team. But we can take the positives in terms of us introducing players, DDC players, and managing to step up such a game like Sundowns. And we can be proud in terms of the chances that we are giving to our players, but obviously very disappointed in terms of the results, knowing what we want to come out from relegation.
We take questions from the floor. Please remember to introduce yourself and the media you represent.
Coach Kgothatso Mokgale from Hopola Radio. Coach, perhaps can you share with us what was your plan going into the game, knowing that like Sundowns, obviously they are in the CAF Champions League final, and we saw that in the first half you had no shots at goal, nothing like on target. As the game ends now, you've got 2 shots but nothing like on target. Is this the type of game that you are perhaps like expecting to encounter as you're playing today?
No, we didn't expect that. If you can look at the stats of our previous games, you always created chances. And one thing that you must do as a team, you must give respect to a team like Sundowns. Not to say we don't have quality like Sundowns, but you must know that there are very many moments where we try to press them from the top and they manage to come out. And you know the quality of Sundowns. So we knew we have to get behind the ball, be compact, come out on transition. But there were moments where we managed to come out, put crosses in, but it wasn't meant to be. We didn't create much chances because whenever we win the ball, when we come out, we lost the ball. And it's something that we have to work on as a team. But obviously, you can't come here and say you want to defend the whole game and not win a match, because we want to win the match. But today it was not meant to be.
Coach, this is obviously, when you look, there are 4 games left before this game. This is obviously one of the games you are like, realistically, might not be the one that we should be targeting to go all out to win. You have Galaxy, Golden Arrows, and then obviously Super Sports down at the bottom. So how important is it to go into the next game and get a win? Because the last 2 games are potentially direct relegation rivals.
Yeah, definitely. Like I was saying before, you know you are playing a Sundowns that is competing in the Champions League in the final, and they are number 1. So the expectation here was, if we can't win the match, you get a draw. A draw at this stage of the league is a gold, and we know the quality of Sundowns. So, but it's game that has passed us, and we were focusing on the next game, that is TS Galaxy. Obviously, we need to get points from TS Galaxy, and obviously there's Arrows and the Super Sport. So for us to come out from where we are, we have to beat teams that are closer to us. And obviously, we've got 9 points to play for, with the starting from TS Galaxy. And obviously, we have to go out there and give our best.
Coach, me, from my bite, I guess one of the things which you really need to guard against is conceding. I see of the teams that are at the bottom there, you're worst off when it comes to goal difference. It must be something that should be of concern for you going to the last few matches.
Yeah, definitely. Most of the games that we have played, we've never had a team that have broken us down. We always have these individual errors, and it's one of the weakest things that has been happening since the beginning of the season with our team. And obviously, it's something that you have to work on as coaches to limit the mistakes, and obviously as players to take accountability in terms of making sure that you don't commit errors like that, because obviously you will concede goals like that. But as a team, we'll work on that and try, because you don't want to have so much goal difference, especially from the position that we find ourselves in. So it's something that you have to work on.
You take the last question.
Coach, obviously you started the season with a different club. I think many thought they were dead and buried, but obviously crazy revival that they've had, and probably even technically safe by looking at things. Is it something that you expected when you saw where they were a couple of weeks ago?
Oh, definitely. That team has got hardworking players. There's things that they've achieved while I was there, and it was evident that they had a good team. So it's not something that one would have think that they can't do. They've got quality. They've got a coach that have been there. So for me, I'm happy for them. But for me, at my side, I'm working for Richards Bay. My focus is at Richards Bay, making sure that we survive at the end of the season.
Okay, thank you, coach, and good luck on the next.
Thank you.
Thank you. You have the right to